closed. Hi, Sean.
Hi, Sean.
Well, he left.
Oh, let me try to fix
right
that.
when you said hi,
Let me
he
try to
left.
fix that for you.
Yeah, I love looking at that image, Charlie. It's very, very sharp detail. Love it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
really
can't
like
see
it.
myself, so I don't know what I'm putting out.
Hi, John Yar.
Oh, John Yarson
He's
too.
watching. We will give him stories.
Oh.
Hi,
I
John.
demand stories.
Yeah.
Where's the link to share on?
Twitch.tv/AiPD. Hi, Anime.
Are you not? Hey, anime. Are you not streaming on Facebook, Jason?
No. That's the one thing I'm like,
Oh.
no. Actually, for no reason.
You know, it's a great platform.
What's your why? No reason.
No reason.
I think is that Sean coming back?
Maybe. Oh.
Sean was there and then he left. I thought you meant Lindsay was coming back today too.
Nah. All guests are welcome back. But, can we get a suggestion for a character, guys, while we're waiting for Sean to come back?
Well, John said Charlie looked like a delicate prince. So why don't we make our you are Charlie a delicate
Okay,
prince?
I like that.
You want me to type it or?
I got it. Yeah. You are Charlie.
Yeah.
A
Okay, so-
delicate Prince of Light.
Yeah. Oh, what a wonderful world. A charmed life I live.
You are glowing.
We should mention
All
Sean.
times.
We should mention Sean McGettigan. Sean McGettigan was supposed to be our guest, but he disappeared, and we're hoping he comes back.
Maybe he just muted his camera.
Yeah, that's possible.
No, he left the call.
Oh,
well, yeah,
if he comes back. He is trying to save a small frog from the royal well. I like that. Boom.
Okay, good.
That's
John Yar delivering. I heard the train.
That's me.
oh yeah, our guest is
Oh,
Charlie Matt and Sean McGettigan, who's missing the missing square. But hi, Charlie.
And apparently, when Charlie farts, it sounds like a train. It sounds like a train horn.
Okay.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Well,
there's
it's not
a.
like-
You are trying to save a small frog from a well.
It's a weird genetic condition I have that like only like 0.07% of the population have, but it's called whistlebutt.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Yeah, I didn't mean to
I
shame
heard-
you about your condition. I'm sensitive.
But
I
and
heard
you
you
have
got a
no
surgery.
control.
Yeah.
It
You
just
know,
blows
my-
right through. So
Yeah, my grandmother actually had whistlebutt, so I feel bad for
Oh.
saying anything.
The frog is
Well,
very
yeah,
frightened and you can't help it. It runs away into the woods. You run after it as fast as you can. As you do so, you feel your soul being sucked out of you. Your body
already?
goes limp and then stops moving altogether.
Whoa! Do we die on the very first
No,
prompt?
no.
No, just a body.
We're just frog paralyzed, or we're becoming the frog. I don't know.
Oh, I think you know what?
Michael
Yeah.
J. Michigan J. Frog.
Oh, W Green.
Okay.
Yeah, get her by.
Yeah, there you go.
yeah,
Well, Sean
You
is
wake up in
typing.
the castle's library. The princess has kissed you on the lips. She says, "I'm sorry about that. It was an accident," you say. No. I mean, I'm not mad. What? I just said I wasn't mad. I love you.
Uh-oh. We're already fighting.
Yeah, we wake up from a almost restless slumber, and now we're getting in a fight with this woman we just met.
Yeah.
Thanks, princess.
Sean, if you can hear us, call back in to Skype.
Yeah.
I saw.
can you call out with Skype?
Yeah, we can.
Well,
ring him.
okay,
Let me ring
but-
him.
But what? What did you
Okay.
want me to do?
Wow, this is a really. This princess isn't having it.
Yeah,
it's
no.
like she just wants to pick a fight.
You go to
She just
counseling with
does
the
not understand
princess.
us.
She tells you how much she loves you and how much she misses you. She also tells you that she will never leave your side again. She leaves you alone for a while and then comes back to tell you that she needs your help. A strange man has been stealing her jewels and killing her guards.
Damn jewel thief!
Whoa.
And killing your guards.
Killing my guards. She kind of buried the lead there. She's like, stealing my jewels and killing my guards.
I know.
She knows what she cares more about now.
Right.
And thanks,
This
Anime.
princess is.
We like having you.
Yeah. And also, what do you mean stealing her jewels? Is that code for something?
Oh, there, yeah.
Oh,
You
first
spin
entry from
around
Sean.
and see a large black figure standing behind you. He grabs you and throws you against the wall. You scream and try to fight him off, but he is stronger than you. He begins to choke you and then stabs you repeatedly in the chest.
Uh-oh.
No, 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 no.
Damn it. Is that the person stabbing the prince is saying no, 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 no?
You play dead and the man lets you go. You fall down the stairs and die.
Oh.
Oh my god!
What the
No.
Wait, no, we got this.
Start a category for Jim.
Oh.
Death and Jim.
What?
Just
Come on.
shake, dead. And then, they're stabbing me over and over again in the chest. I guess if I pretend I'm dead, they'll let me go.
We didn't even die
You
from the
awaken
stab
in a room
wounds. It was
filled
from
with
the
flowers.
stairs.
The princess is
ball.
there holding your hand. She kisses you and brings you back to life.
Okay.
You smile at each other and embrace.
Okay. Was it all just a dream? I see Sean's back.
Yeah. Oh, I think I can
You
see
give a
him.
massage to the
Hey.
princess and
Oh,
she
there he
gives you
is.
a
Sean?
kiss.
What's
You
up,
both
Sean?
laugh and enjoy each other's company.
Oh, now, Sean, did you want to get a massage or give a massage? Not saying anything. I like that we're going to see his picture and he's not going to say anything the whole time.
Yeah.
I love it.
How many frames a second is that?
Serious.
Wait, I heard you say that. That's the first thing I heard
Oh,
you
okay.
say.
I was saying, did you want to give a massage or get a massage? What was your intention when you typed that?
Tony,
Uh-oh.
Hi, Sean.
You're cutting out.
hi. Yeah, I
Anime
was,
20
you guys were.
Oh, okay.
Jim Harper's here too.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm here.
Yeah, let's say...
Can you see me?
Anime 2020 wants to know the princess's name.
Yeah.
Their guess is Celestia.
You wake up and
Linda.
see it's Princess
Princess Linda?
Celestia. Okay.
I'm hoping it's Mabel. Princess Mabel.
You tell her you don't want to die anymore. And we've died twice.
Twice is enough.
We have counters on the side. Oh, it's over here. For times we kills, deaths, whoopies, which is sex, fallbacks,
You
and
wake up
wholesome.
and find yourself
So I'm
in a
gonna put
room
2 on
full
the
of
kill count.
bookshelves.
Or death count.
There is a young girl sitting in front of them reading one of them. She smiles at you and asks if you would like to join her. Yes, you reply. Who are you? My name is Twilight Sparkle.
Oh.
I am a unicorn pony who lives in Ponyville.
What?
Oh. Whoa.
Amazing.
Ponyville.
Ponyville. Twilight Sparkle. Oh. This could get sexual.
Jim,
Jim.
we're getting away from the wholesome.
It's not sexual.
Getting into the
You
good
touch her
stuff.
horn and she looks surprised. She tells you that this is the first time anyone has ever touched her horn before. She explains that it is made of pure magic and that you must learn to control it. She shows you how to use the horn and teaches you some spells. Eventually,
Use the
you
horn.
become good friends with her and she takes you on many adventures.
Okay.
Yeah.
That didn't get,
Okay.
that didn't get sexual.
Yeah, and also takes you on many adventures. Like,
Yeah.
like, are we on a fast forward now? Are we like 4 years
Yeah.
later into the
Yeah,
relationship?
they're really sort of.
The AI's like, you don't
really
want to
sort of
hear
skipping
about
up
all the
about that.
fantastic adventures you go on with this horse.
Yeah. It's not cheating.
Right. Is that the unicorn reassuring you that it's not cheating?
Oh, here Sean goes.
Sean is typing something.
Yeah.
I wish I could hear everybody.
Sorry.
Greater than you ask her where the sun is. You ask her where the sun is and she replies, in the sky. You look up and see a bright star shining right above Ponyville.
All right.
I hear a lot of typing.
Oh.
You admit you
Yeah,
are a
you-
brony and a virgin.
Well,
She doesn't seem offended, but instead seems happy that you have finally admitted your feelings.
like as soon as I
She
started
tells
hearing
you
anything,
that she
it
thinks you
just
should be
cuts
proud of
out.
yourself
Oh, yeah?
for having such a
We can hear
strong
you do
sense of
that.
self-worth.
I heard that perfectly.
She then reveals
Yeah,
that
we
she
hear
is a
you perfectly.
princess and that she wants to marry you.
Huh.
Oh, she wants to
You cast
marry
a
you.
unicorn magic spell and transform into a unicorn.
Okay.
She laughs and says that you're a real hero now. She then casts a spell that makes you grow wings.
What?
She flies over to you and they ride off together.
Let's see.
Well, that's cheating.
Yeah.
Wow.
You ride off together or fly off together? Because you have wings now.
All the ponies have wings?
Yeah. Yes.
Is that a dumb question?
Maybe.
You show her your secret donkey. She is impressed and says that you've really grown up. She then tells
Whoa.
you that she wants to be married to you.
Okay. Aren't we already married? Oh no, she just keeps saying we want to. What's a secret donkey? Is that some? Let's get into it. Let's.
You set a wedding date with her. She agrees and they say their vows.
I like that we just didn't even propose. We just set a wedding date, and that just made it so. Yeah, let's go through.
You
all
register for your wedding at Bed Bath & Beyond. You spend a lot of money on the wedding.
Okay.
That's
Including
about
the
right.
caterer.
You hire a caterer. She cooks delicious food for you.
Better work out.
Mm-hmm.
That is wholesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Jim, you're
You go on
skipping
the
the whole
honeymoon.
fun
You
of the
have
wedding?
fun and relax.
Oh, is that?
Yeah. Okay. Let's give them some short answers. Let's say.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
You open your wedding gifts. They contain various items from jewelry to clothing. You are so happy.
Okay.
This is a really wholesome story.
All right. But they're human jewelry and human clothing.
You forget to write thank you notes. You feel bad about it, but you can't stop thinking about it.
Oh, okay.
You try
Oh,
to
okay.
have children. You
There
fail
we go.
miserably.
Oh, oh no!
Oh.
Now it's getting sad.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say.
You try
That's the
again.
best part
This
about-
time you succeed. You have two
Ah.
beautiful daughters.
Oh,
Okay.
I always,
Yeah.
the best part about trying to make children is failing miserably.
Hey,
You have two beautiful daughters. This is apropos.
You raise the daughters as Mandalorians.
oh,
They live happily ever after.
a little extreme.
Magic
This is the
pony
way.
Mandalorian.
Wow.
That are also part human.
I feel like this story is very
Yeah,
wholesome.
I will tick
Yeah.
it on the wholesome counter,
Okay.
and we will move on. Yeah, grow old and die.
Wait, hold on. How about this one?
You grow old and die. Your daughters love you very much and they take care of you. They make sure you get
Aw.
enough rest, eat well, and drink plenty of water.
Oh, man.
They also teach you everything they know about being a true warrior. They take you out to hunt and fish, and when they grow up, they become
Oh my
warriors
God.
themselves.
Let's see what happens. Yeah.
Yeah. God, that was
You
such a
inherit a
wholesome
Mormon
ending.
planet where you become a god. They worship you and you rule over them. They call you the great and powerful.
Whoa. Our spirit has taken over a Mormon planet.
You kill the youngest daughter.
Like Oz.
She cries and begs you not to do this. She
Oh,
knows what
no.
kind of person you are.
We're a god now. Two daughters mean nothing to us.
With the buzzing of flies.
Oh, no.
You stab her with your
Yeah,
unicorn
boo.
horn. She screams and falls backwards. She dies
Yes.
instantly.
Wow. That's a kill.
Ooh, it's a twofer.
2 kills, yeah.
Fall backwards and die.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't need spells for that.
You heal her with the
Right.
unicorn horn. She smiles and thanks you.
How about
Well, our neighbor is now the great and powerful. Yeah, we might as well
Yeah.
demonstrate our power here.
You destroy the Mormon
Oh,
planet. It explodes into flames and dust.
Whoa.
The survivors run away screaming.
Okay, so
That'd be hard to do.
I'm not going to count that as any kills
You
because...
kill the second daughter.
Oh.
She cries
Yeah.
and begs you not to do this. She knows what kind of person you are. You bring peace
Oh,
to the
anime-
universe
yeah,
with the
it's a-
powers of your unicorn horn. You create an
Oh.
eternal paradise. Everyone is happy.
It's
Oh.
another My Little Pony reference.
Thank you, Anime 20. Anime, yeah, 2020. I guess the great and powerful refers to Trixie.
Ah,
I didn't know that.
so we become Trixie.
You return to your home to find your first
Who was our
love.
first love?
He is there waiting for you.
He.
He kisses you and hugs you.
Yeah.
You both embrace each
Yeah.
other and kiss
plot
passionately.
twist?
Yeah.
You are happy forever.
See, he just should have been honest
And
with himself from the
The
start.
AI, no matter what we do, the AI wants us to be a happy ending,
Yeah.
guys.
I'm gonna take
Yeah.
that as another happy ending after we blow up an entire.
Yeah.
You create a
Sean-
torture circus to imprison your enemies in for eternity. They scream and cry out in pain. You laugh maniacally and taunt them.
Wow. A torture circus. Just for all enemies? or people we perceive as enemies. People don't even know who we are.
You
get
become
this
trapped in your
torture
own
circus.
circus. You are forced
Right.
to perform. You are tortured by your fellow clowns. Eventually, you beg them to let
Wait.
you free. They agree, but
clowns?
only if you promise to never leave the circus again.
Oh my god.
So we were a clown this whole time?
I'm learning a lot about My Little Pony.
Yeah. The torture circus, the
You
taking
promise
over
never to leave the
Well-
circus again. You are freed from
Yeah.
your cage. You run around the ring and enjoy the applause of your audience.
This is a torture circus. Now we're stuck
Yeah.
in the circus forever? As a ghost pony?
Well, we don't. Do we have
You
pants?
remove your pants. They fall down, revealing your naked body. You are amazed by how beautiful you are.
Wow, okay.
Oh.
Body positivity.
I never
Yeah.
realized how beautiful it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Body positivity, guys. This story has it all.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's one for the ages.
Yeah. One for all ages.
All ages. We had what is it called? There's like when you kill your parents, that's called
Batman syndrome?
patricide.
That's when you kill
You
your
summon
father.
Shakira. She appears and
just-
dances with you. She takes you back to your room.
Oh, Shakira.
Oh.
I mean, we've discovered ourselves, Shakira. We don't need we're not tempted by your booty.
Yeah.
But we'll do it anyway.
You make love to Shakira. She tastes wonderful. You come inside
I'm
her.
okay. How you doing, bud?
What?
Shut up.
Sean, we can hear. Yeah, that, right?
Sean, are you taking other calls?
All right.
I'll count that as a whoopee.
She tastes wonderful. Oh my
Yeah, I
god.
got it.
Oh God!
Sean knows that we can.
All right.
I'll mute him.
You know we. I wish I could understand what that call was about.
Yeah.
He's still on the phone.
You nap. You dream of your future. You will marry Shakira and have many children. One day, you wake up and realize that you are still dreaming.
Oh,
Okay.
Huh. Like a Bob Newhart situation. Classic Bob Newhart.
You realize Shakira is actually J-Lo.
I mixed them up
You
during the
look
Super
at
Bowl.
yourself in the mirror. You are now a man.
Right.
You are J-Lo.
Well, we're J-Lo now.
oh,
What?
Jonathan Lowe.
Jonathan Lowe.
Jonathan Lowe.
Yeah, he's Vietnamese.
Okay. This story is really going off the... taking the full crazy train.
You organize an NFL halftime
Okay.
show. You invite everyone to watch. You play football with them. You win.
What? They were just
we
messing
won the
around
Super
and then
Bowl.
you won.
Rings for everybody.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You touchdown dance. You are so excited. You jump up and down. You are so happy.
Do the icky
You
shuffle.
accidentally have a nip
Yep.
slip. You blush and apologize profusely. You open a hardware store. Call it Lowe's. You sell everything you've got. You're rich.
All right.
You lose endorsement deal. You can't compete with the big boys. You close Lowe's hardware store. You go broke.
Oh no.
Oh. It's
You
because of the
lose
nip.
all your money on a game of craps. You lose every penny. You are so sad.
You all are also sad? Oh, no, I don't...
You buy Amazon from Bezos. You feel like a king.
At least you had that kick around money, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paul-
You accidentally fall down and flash your vagina to the world.
Okay.
You get
Oh
arrested.
my god.
You get arrested. That was too far. Titty slip is a slap on the wrist. Vagina flash gets you arrested.
You go to jail. You spend your life in prison. You die in prison.
Whoa,
Jim!
come on.
You
Jim
start a
is
gang
Oh,
in
bad.
you're
prison.
always
You
getting
murder
killed.
people.
Alright, that's another death.
But we died, right?
Yeah, revert.
Yeah.
We could revert.
Yeah, but we started a gang first.
Okay.
Jim,
Oh.
you've killed us twice. It's amazing how Jim dies. It's really
Yeah,
amazing.
it's like...
You start a
Impressive.
ghost mafia. You kidnap people and force them to work as slaves.
You start a ghost mafia.
Slaves.
You become a prison ghost. You haunt the cells. You are very popular.
You're very
popular.
popular.
A popular person. Hey, it's my prison ghost again. I'm so lonely in here. I could use the company.
Whoa, 2 people bumped out on Skype.
Oh, yeah?
I don't see Charlie or myself
Charlie.
or
I'm right here.
I don't see
I
you.
see you. I don't see me.
I'm
You
saying
write
I'm
a
Twitch
song
stream.
about hot dogs. You sing it to the inmates. They love it.
I love it.
Yeah, let me try
You
this
haunt
out.
the prison warden. You try to seduce him. He doesn't want anything to do with you.
Yeah. I don't remember what my Twitch password is, guys.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I'm trying to like log
You
in to see
spike
it.
the warden's coffee with mescaline.
You don't need
take
to
his
log in. You
place.
can just go
You
to.
are the new warden. You rule the prison.
Whoa.
I don't have to log into it.
Yeah, you just go to twitch.tv/AiPD. But there's nothing to see right
Yeah.
now. I don't know what's going on.
Sorry. I'm trying to fix...
That's not your fault.
Technical difficulties.
Skype is really ballsing out.
Yeah, yeah.
Is Skype the only solution?
No, but...
Zoom, but it's for a different purpose.
mhm.
Oh.
Zoom sounds
Yeah,
like it
Zoom's
will be
nice
my
because you can
next,
talk over each other. Your next conquest.
My next conquest.
Yeah.
You keep expanding the prison until it envelops the entire planet. You are the new ruler of the world.
Whoa.
You are the emperor of the galaxy.
Ooh.
Okay.
No big deal.
You order the poisoners to dig to the center of the earth.
Poisoners?
Oh,
You kill all the
prisoners.
prisoners
The
who
poisoners.
resist. You are the new dictator.
Autocorrected.
It auto-corrected the poison?
You make everyone convert to Mormonism. You control the minds of the population.
What?
Everyone worships you.
Nice.
Yeah.
You take
Right.
off your magic underwear. You are now naked. The guards are afraid to touch you.
Oh.
They're afraid.
good
Are we still in prison? We're still in prison at this
I
point?
don't know.
Well, the whole world is a
You make
prison.
them
I
play
think.
games
No,
from
I
a
think-
hat. You tell
think
them what to
there are-
say. You are the new dictator. You rule
Isn't
the
that one of the
prison.
tenets of Mormonism? Is that we're all prisoners?
Yeah.
No, I
We're all
think there are
prisoners in this world.
You acquire sister wives. You convince them to join you. They obey.
Also, it's a co-op or a co-ed prison,
Yeah.
or
Or many conjugal visits.
how about
Yeah,
this?
yeah.
I'll nip this in the bud.
I can't believe this
You
is still
have
our
soaking
first story.
sex with them. You are the new ruler of the prison. You are the new emperor of the universe.
What?
I'm gonna leave. I'm leaving prison.
You leave prison. You live happily ever after.
Oh.
Oh.
Ooh.
But then now we're going to open
You
a lady
open a lady
foot
foot
locker.
locker in your office. You put your penis in it. You are the
What?
new rular of the universe.
Lady
It's a
Footlocker.
literal. It's a literal lady footlocker.
Oh.
It's not a store. My mind just got blown.
All
Wow.
right. I say let's end it there
Okay,
and start
okay,
a new
okay.
one. Or Sean's
How does it
typing.
start? How do you start one? Happy Monday.
Yeah, happy. So let's get a character. Let's get name of a new character and what they do.
All right, and we're getting this from Twitch, or where are we getting this from?
No, you can make it
Yeah.
up.
Looks like Sean's going to
Unless
town.
one of our commenters. Yeah, let's see what Sean wants to
Yeah.
say.
Is Sean still muted?
I don't know what's going on with him. He's
Sean, you're
connected on
muted.
Discord. He's connected on Discord, but I think he's having connection problems on Skype.
Oh.
Again, this is an AI dungeon / tech support live stream.
Yes. Because of stupid Skype. All right, Skype is done.
Yeah.
I'm never using the Skype again. Uninstall forever.
I just set it up for the first
Yeah,
time.
sorry. Now you got to see
Adapt.
how big of a piece of crap it is.
Now Sean has gone quiet.
Oh no. Okay. Yeah, you got one, Tony?
No, go ahead if you have one.
Charlie, you wanna?
Or
set
Charlie.
one
What do I gotta do?
up? Let's get a name and an occupation and like some specialty about somebody.
Okay, so this is
Start with
Blumpkin
that,
turnover.
next.
Blumpkin turnover?
Oh, I have to type it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So I have to type
yeah,
that.
so say look at the I have an example prompt right here. So like the you are Gorpulon.
Oh, hey,
Oh.
I see Sean.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So how would you set that up? Like, you're Glorpulon, a sausage farmer from Cromulus 7. This is all perfect stuff. This is good content.
Yeah.
How do we make that the thing?
So
That's an example.
yeah, exclamation point next, and then you are blah blah blah.
Okay, so you guys can hear
Yeah, we
me?
can hear you now.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's very tinny.
All right, I'm doing it on my phone now.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
With the Skype. I did the Skype on my phone,
Okay.
and I'm in business now. I think.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Not
yeah,
a-
sounds good.
Yeah, I can set my phone up over here like that.
Oh yeah, this looks like a different
Make
kind of
my
video.
belly look big. Does that,
Yeah.
does that make my belly look like
This
a weird
looks like
angle?
this looks like a chat roulette video I've seen. Many time.
All right.
All right, so then I just hit return, and then it does
Yeah.
it.
And then, well, the next one we need to
Do I
set
have to
up
say-
the second thing, but yeah. So,
Do I say new game? Do I have to say new game?
nope, I already did that.
No, you don't.
Okay, so here.
Yes. Perfect. And now we do
Okay, now what's the?
what the situation is. Yeah, where is Blumpkin Fossilbottom at currently? So, Turnip King.
So
of Western,
exclamation point next.
I'm gonna say you are at farmer's market. Your pile of turnips is blocking everyone from leaving. You tell
But have you
them
tried the turnips?
that if they
But have
touch,
you-
they buy.
Yeah,
touched
try the
that.
turnips.
Try the turnips. Sure, they're blocking your path, but have you tried them? Have you even tried them?
Try 'em.
Is the
It's
turnip the
so-
same
Everyone
thing as
agrees,
the
and you sell out
radish?
in no time. The
No.
next day, you have more than
That's an
enough to
insult.
last you through the winter.
Oh, okay. Everyone bought them to clear the
Ah.
way.
That's
Yeah, we
great.
did it. Wow,
exactly
one
what we
sentence
wanted.
and get the happy ending. Now we just direct Sean McGettigan what Sean McGettigan does from this point on.
Yeah, what do you guys want me to do?
Whatever your heart desires. That's wholesome. Yeah, we were kind of not wholesome by blocking the entrance with our turnips.
That's
Yeah.
true.
That's
Yeah,
menacing.
that's called capitalism.
Okay. Yeah. Interesting. Taking a hard left towards Cannabis Town.
You decide to
Yeah,
try
yeah.
something different this year. I'm going to grow some cannabis, you say.
Okay.
It'll be much better for me. The farmers aren't convinced. They think it's too dangerous. But you're determined to prove them wrong.
The farmers that work for us, or the farmers around us?
Maybe
The
the,
farm
community.
community?
Farm community.
Yeah.
They're a snobby sort.
You take your gun with you everywhere and hide it under your shirt. When you go into a store or restaurant, you point it at the cashier and demand their money.
What?
Then you eat all the food on the table. The farmers don't know what to do. Some of them give you money, but most just laugh at you.
Oh, that's sad.
Ah,
Hmm.
wait. We're gonna have to shoot the ones that laugh on principle, right?
Yeah.
Whoa,
Whoa.
that's a serious step, I guess. Oh.
I mean, we got a turnip king.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Shoot the laughers.
And walk away. You find a nice little cabin in the woods where you spend the rest of the winter smoking weed. The following spring, you get really high and realize you can make even more money by selling your marijuana seeds. So you start growing your own pot. It takes a while, but eventually you've got a big farm full of weed. Everyone thinks you're a genius.
Well, they think we're a genius, so.
Yeah.
But then we shoot the laughers. See what happens
Yeah.
after that.
The next summer, you plant a bunch of marijuana seeds and wait. A few months later, you see a bunch of people coming down the road. One of them says, "Hey, we found these seeds in our car."
Okay.
They look like ordinary blue-green seeds, but when you pop one open, they explode. The whole
Whoa.
town is amazed.
Okay.
Ooh.
Hmm.
You grab your shotgun and load up. The farmers are scared shitless. They run off crying. You fire a shot at one of them, but miss completely. Another shoots at you, but misses as well. Finally, you get close enough to the first guy and shoot him in the head. He falls backwards dead.
Whoa.
Backwards.
Yes.
That's
A double
two.
whammy.
Kill on the
Backwards and
back,
You
on the
backwards.
stand
back.
over him and finish him off with a bullet to his brain.
Ooh. Ooh.
Wow.
Whoa. Whoa.
Harsh. Harsh.
Yeah.
You put the gun back in your pocket and take a deep breath. You pull out a handful of seeds and hold them up to the sun. You light them on fire. The flames lick across your skin and burn right through your clothes.
Oh my god. What's going on? And that's the story of the first Burning Man, kids. Whatever happened to tattooing every inch of your body?
Yeah.
You feel so good. You lie there and enjoy the feeling of burning flesh.
Other people's burning flesh?
Yeah.
You're wrong, right? Or I thought you burned yourself.
Yeah, I thought it burned your clothes off.
You lie there and enjoy the feeling of burning flesh. You rub yourself
Giant
against
arms
the
around
green
Penny's
leaves
head.
until you come.
Looks like two turkey legs.
Yeah.
Is that a puppy?
Yeah, your Popeye arms.
Yeah, or you look like a really short person sitting in a yoga.
Have you been working out? You're yoked. John, have you just not been telling us? Yeah, I just do like I'm a professional weightlifter now.
This is the kind of arms you get when you get with your toddlers all day.
You rub yourself against
Yeah,
the cool
dad
green
arms.
leaves until you come.
Yep.
Oh my god.
You know, Charlie.
Yeah, I mean, I'm losing them, but I used to have the dad strength. It's like
Right.
just hours of holding like a toddler.
You
Just
lie
in
there
your
and
arms.
enjoy the
Yeah.
feeling of burning flesh. You rub yourself against the cool green aloe leaves until you
We're talking
come.
about wholesome dad stuff, and then the background.
This horrible burning flesh orgy.
Yeah. And then outside there's a global pandemic.
John says he's getting a lot of echo, Jason.
Oh, yes. There we go. Now that should be fixed. Thank you, John.
Okay.
John Yar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, John Yar.
Former
Miss
guest.
you. Oh, we're going portrait mode. And so this is Google's like
You
deep
climb up the
mind, right?
vines and enter the castle.
No,
Inside,
I don't
you
know.
find
like
a huge bed of
GPT-2,
turnips covered with flowers.
which,
There's also a large wooden box filled with gold coins. You pick up a coin and examine it. It's made of pure gold. You reach inside the box and pull out a small bottle of alcohol.
Oh, gotta drink that.
Yeah. Can't let that go.
It's gonna drink
You
the
pour
coin.
yourself a glass of wine and sit down on the bed of turnips. You sip the wine and savor the taste. After taking a long drink, you collapse onto the mattress.
How do you make yourself say things?
Just put it in quotation
You
marks.
clean your gun and then put it away. You insert a couple of coins into the butt of your gun and lock it away safely.
Okay. Thank God.
That's exactly what I meant. That's what I meant, you pervert.
Yeah, sure you did. Wow, Jim. If that doesn't
Greater
kill
than
us.
you continue. After a few days pass, you hear a knock on the door. You answer it and find a man dressed in black standing before you. He has a scar running down his left cheek and wears a hooded
He's
cloak.
about to see something.
He looks very old. He asks you who you are and why you're here.
Oh, he's about to see why
is
why
getting a
we're
lot of
here.
stuff.
You push the gun
That's the
into
wrong
your ass
question.
and say, "Who are you? What business do you have here?"
Questionably intimidating, I guess.
What are we
Say it to yourself. He doesn't.
for you? What business do you have in my butt?
He does that. Well, because the guy comes to his door and then he puts it in his butt, and then he says that, like, "What business do you have to be here?" Right?
Charlie, see what Sean just did? That's how you do
Oh, he did it.
dialogue. Just
Charlie
next
did
and
it
then the
right before.
dialogue.
He smiles and says,
Oh,
my
you did? Okay,
secrets?
sorry.
My secrets are many. My real name is Zalmora and my real name isn't important. My real name is Zalmora Croft. I am a vampire.
Oh.
I was born in the late 1800s. I live in the mountains near the city of Detroit. I am a master of necromancy.
Unprompted. I don't think we put any Detroit stuff in there.
Yeah.
The mountains near Detroit? You mean the Poconos?
You step forward and press your hand against his throat. You squeeze hard and he lets out a pained scream. His eyes roll into the back of his head and his face twists into an expression of pain. He drops his hood and screams in terror.
The Detroit Mountains.
Yeah.
Mount Pleasant?
Yeah.
Suck as hard as you can.
You suck as hard as you can and watch as blood spurts from his mouth. His face turns red and his teeth become sharpened points. He begins to struggle and cry out in agony. You let go of his throat and laugh. Now you die. You release his throat and he collapses to the floor. He struggles to
Wait, you
breathe
die?
and coughs up blood.
Yeah, I'm confused.
I think we said that to him.
Now you die.
Yes, he was like,
Yeah, we could ask him if he knows Kate Beckinsale.
You wake up in the morning and walk outside. You notice that the sky is gray and cold. You don't remember falling asleep. You check your phone and see that you've missed several calls. You realize that you must be dreaming. You decide to call your parents.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. See if it's still there.
You look around and see nothing out of place. You check your pockets and find no money or keys. You check your
It's not
pants
gonna-
and find nothing. You check your shirt and find nothing. You check your shoes and find
What's
nothing.
up my
You
ass?
check your hat and find nothing. You try
Check
to
that
remember
ass.
if you had any weapons in the house.
I feel like it's a
Yeah,
Blue's Clues
yeah.
episode.
I thought it
We
was.
checked the
I
cabinet.
thought it was getting down to.
You start walking toward your front door. Suddenly you stop. A voice comes from behind you. What are you
Oh.
doing?
It's our parents?
Is that your parents?
Yes, apparently.
Yeah, wait.
Oh,
Looking for my goo.
Looking for my
Typo.
goo?
typo.
The voice laughs. No, you aren't looking for anything. You're just trying to scare me. You think because I'm dead that I won't hurt you.
What? Ghost parents? We got some zombie. Where's my goo? Tell me, Ghost, where's my goo?
The voice continues, I told you where my son was last night. He's over at the circus. I'll tell you more about him later. Right now I need to get some sleep. Good night.
Right?
Sure.
Okay, yeah.
Well, I should have put apostrophe S.
You walk back to the house and open the door. The door opens and closes quickly. You see a man dressed in black standing by the couch.
Black.
He stares
Oh,
at
okay.
you and then walks off. You close the door and wait for him to leave. A few minutes later you hear a car drive past. You stand up and run out of the house.
Oh. You're like out in the street right now, right? It's like nighttime. The car's driving away.
You grab a handful of goo and throw it at the car. It hits the windshield and bounces off.
Yes.
You look at
Oh.
the car and see that it's been hit. You sigh and walk back to the house. You open the door and see a man dressed in black standing in the
Still?
doorway.
This guy.
He
again.
stares at you and then walks off. You
Oh.
walk back to the house.
Okay.
You write a status update on Facebook, GU went missing.
Gee,
Anyone found him?
that's the proper name. The way to say it. GU.
Yeah, GU.
Yeah.
Hey, GU.
Hey, goo.
Anybody sees that GU?
I
You
pronounce
grab a
it go.
pair of black jeans and a white t-shirt. You grab a black jacket and a black scarf. You grab a black belt and a black bracelet. You
all
grab
black
a
except for
black
the white
ring and a
t-shirt.
black necklace. You
Yeah.
grab a black ring and a silver necklace.
Okay.
You grab a black ring and a gold necklace. You grab a black ring and a silver necklace.
Every goth kid needs to go through this
I want to think you like
very
that.
elaborate
Yeah.
process.
You put on the black clothing and take out your shotgun. You pull the trigger but nothing happens. You look around and see nothing out of place. You walk back to the house.
Now, I'm guessing because they forgot to wear black underwear, that you put it in the
put the
gun.
shotgun inside your pants and put the rest of your clothes on.
You can
You walk
shoot it
back
at,
to the
onto
house and
people.
open the door. You stare at the man dressed in black. He
Like,
stares
boom,
at you
black
and then
underwear.
walks off. You walk back to the house.
Buckshot.
This is how the T-shirt gun was invented.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's follow the
The
man
underwear.
Yeah, we've been ignoring him.
in black. Let's
Right.
see what he's up to. And he just walks away.
You follow the man dressed in black. You walk through the woods until you reach a road. You follow the road until you see a large building. You enter the building and walk inside. You walk down the stairs and into a room filled with people. They all stare at you and then move away when they see you aren't one of them.
It's the men in black.
It's a masquerade.
clothes.
Oh, I thought they were
Yep.
vampires.
Well,
I'm thinking they're all
they
vampires.
could be
I
men in
think they're all
black and
Johnny
also
Cash
vampires.
impersonators.
What if there's just a vampire
about
outbreak at the Men
pull
in
out-
Black headquarters?
Pull out some garlic.
Yeah. We gotta defeat all these
Pull out
vampires.
from where?
You walk
From your
into the
pocket.
kitchen and pull out a bunch of garlic. Everyone looks at you and then moves away when they see
Yep.
you aren't one
Yep,
of them.
Yep.
You walk back to the house.
Definitely vampires.
Definitely, man.
You walk
You
into the
went-
living room and begin singing Backstreet's Back. Everyone looks at you and then moves away when they see you aren't one of them. You walk back to the house.
How about like if we become one of them? Right?
Yeah, why not?
You put on your black robe and walk into the bedroom. You kneel down and pull out a crucifix. You hold it high above your head and everyone looks at you and then moves away when they see you aren't one of them. You walk back to the house.
So work.
What
It
is
is-
Put
this
on your
guy?
black robe and walk into the living
Yeah,
room
what is
and
that?
begin singing Backstreet's Back. Everyone looks at you and then moves away when they see you aren't one of them. You walk back to the house.
There's something in the house we have to do something.
You put on your black robe and walk into the bedroom. You kneel down and pull out a syringe. You inject adrenaline into your eyes.
Whoa.
Everyone looks at you and then moves away when they see you aren't one of them. You walk back to the
Adrenochrome?
house.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
No, I want it that way stuck in my head.
You put on your black robe and walk into
Oh,
the bedroom.
come on.
You kneel down and pull out a pistol. You point the gun at
Uh-oh.
everyone and fire. Bullets fly everywhere. You scream as blood pours out of your eye sockets. You fall backwards
Oh.
onto the floor.
Fall backwards.
Oh.
Oh, Jim, so close. Yeah, fall backwards.
I think it broke the cycle,
You
though.
sit down on the floor and meditate. You
We did.
feel like you've been shot in the chest. You try to breathe normally. You feel like you've been stabbed in the heart. You try to calm
panic
yourself
attack.
down.
Oh, yeah.
You lie
Who's
down
Lou
on the
Pearlman?
floor and relax.
He founded the
You feel
Backstreet
like
Boys.
you've been shot in the
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
chest.
he's the manager
You
for
try to
New
breathe
Kids on the
normally.
Block.
You
Backstreet
feel
Boys.
I was
like you've
thinking
been
Ron
stabbed in the
Perlman.
heart. You try to calm yourself down.
Ron.
Bro. Yeah.
You lie down on the floor and relax. You feel like you've been shot in the chest. You try to
Uh-oh.
breathe normally. You feel like you've been stabbed in the heart.
What?
You try to calm yourself down.
This is not fucking
You stand up and walk over to the window. You rub some aloe vera into the wound. Everyone looks at you and then moves away when they see you aren't one of them. You walk back to the house.
No.
This is a story about acceptance,
Yeah.
right? Like they all see that you're not one of them. What if you could like show them that you are one of them?
You stand up and walk over to the window. You read Goosebumps from ear to ear. Everyone looks at you and then moves away when
Ear
they
to
see you
ear.
aren't one of them. You walk back to the house. You stand up and walk over to the window. You light a match and throw it at the wall. The wall explodes into flames. Everyone looks at you and then moves away when they see you aren't one of them. You walk back to
Come
the
on!
house.
I burned down the house. Yeah, this is looping hard.
You
Yeah, I
stand
want
up
him-
and
I
walk
want-
over to the window. You put on your black robes and cover your face. Everyone looks at you and then moves away when they see you aren't one of them. You walk back to the
Oh.
house.
Can you ask questions like, what are them?
You stand up
it
and
has-
walk over to the
It
window.
has to be a verb.
You
It has
put
to
on
start
your
with a
black
verb.
robes and cover your face. Everyone looks at you and then moves away when they see you aren't one of them. You walk back to the house.
Is become not a verb?
Yeah, you could say become.
Yes.
Become is
You
a verb.
You stand up and walk over to the window. You put on
Oh,
your
no.
black robes and cover your face. Everyone looks at you and then moves away when they see you
feel
aren't
like-
one of them.
How
You
about
walk
this?
back to the house.
I don't think that's gonna do it. I feel like we need to start a new one.
Yeah, I think this is
You
Yeah,
run
yeah.
outside and go home. You don't know what happened to you after that. Your parents never spoke to you again.
Whoa.
You were an outcast. You had no friends.
Ooh.
You didn't have any real purpose in life. You just wanted to be left alone.
Sister, you ain't lying.
Wow.
Broke the cycle.
Yeah.
You run outside and go home. You don't know what happened to you after that. Your parents never spoke to you again. You were an outcast. You had no friends. You didn't have any real purpose in life. You just wanted to be left alone.
Okay.
Is that the end?
I tried that already. It just went back to the thing.
It does
You
it. It
run
just loops.
outside and go home. You don't know what happened to you after that. Your parents never spoke to you again. You were an outcast. You had no friends. You didn't have
It's
any
like-
real purpose in life.
It's like reading
You
an,
just
a
wanted
choose
to
your
be
adventure
left
book.
alone.
Mhm.
Like we're going back to the same page on choose your adventure book.
Okay, I think that's
You
how
run
we end
outside
that
and
story.
go home. You don't know what happened to you after that. Your parents
Yeah,
never
we're
spoke to
crazy.
you again.
Yeah.
You
Okay,
were an
anyone?
outcast.
Okay, new game. New
Start a
game.
new one.
Okay,
Silence.
okay. I got
Good game,
I got a
good game.
character. I got
Okay,
one.
All right.
this will be our
Okay.
last character.
Well, we got 5 hours to go.
Yeah, 5 more
Oh,
hours,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Well, let's just make this work.
I mean, this is the end of the first hour.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Jason, let's do it 24 hours of AI
Oh
Dungeon.
my god.
Well, that'd be kind of like a low stakes, you know, what's it called? Marathon?
Yeah, very low stakes.
You know, you
Yeah.
can just be hanging out. We're already here. We're all holed up in our
You quickly
domiciles.
run to the kitchen and find that there is indeed a mouse in the kitchen.
Okay.
Oh no, this is bad. You think as you rush back to your room. I have to get rid of this thing before it eats my food.
Is this
You open up the
Ratatouille?
cupboard under the stairs and grab a small metal box.
Oh, what's in the box? It's our special mouse killing hand grenade.
Is this a
What?
trope?
What would Tony Babigilo? Yeah. Yeah. Pay off the mouse.
Here, I'll give you something if you don't tell anyone about this. You say and hand over some coins. The mouse looks at them and then runs off into the kitchen.
Oh, it didn't work.
Wow, he can't be bought. It's a noble
We
mouse.
could challenge the mouse to a boxing match. If he comes back, if the mouse comes back.
Hello? You hear from outside your door. What's going on?
What?
Are you okay?
Yeah, what's going on? No mice in here.
I guess we called him through the door.
Right? Like,
Here.
Is it a customer?
You look out of your window and see a man dressed in black walking towards your house. He has a gun in his hand.
he's back. The man in black.
Oh. He has a gun too. He's just walking around, gun fully exposed. He's like.
Next day, you wake up and realize that the mouse was not just hired, but had been given free rein to do all sorts of things. You immediately make sure that nobody knows what happened. A few days pass and you notice that the mouse has disappeared.
Someone hired?
It seems that he got bored with being in charge of everything and left.
Typical.
Couldn't take it. Last time I hire a mouse.
You go to the local
Flaky
bowling
mouse.
alley and try to bowl a perfect game. Unfortunately, the man in black catches you and throws you out of the alley.
Oh,
You spend the rest of the day trying to figure out how you can get back in the alley without getting caught again.
Yeah.
A couple of weeks later, you return to the alley and ask the owner where the guy threw you.
What? You don't remember?
well, we hit our head and had amnesia.
Okay. Yeah.
But we
You
still
head
have like
back
a
to the
perfect
alley
game.
and enter the ring. The
to
man
finish,
in
right?
black comes out of nowhere and punches you right in the face.
Ooh.
You
Damn.
fall backwards and hit your head hard
Yeah.
on the wall. Your vision goes dark and you feel like you're dying. You finish
That's
your
another
perfect
fallback.
game and win $100. The man in black walks away with your money.
What?
He takes our money. Yeah, let's take his clothes. Yeah. Or let's stop messing with the man in black. He seems to be.
You walk down the street and see a bowling alley. You decide to check it out. After looking around, you spot a machine called basketball. You pick it up and start playing.
It's just like a basketball
machine
chained
called
to a machine
basketball.
that you have to put a quarter in.
Yeah, the basketball machine. Yeah.
Chained to a motor.
Well, play basketball, right?
You can't even bounce it.
Play the basketball machine.
Oh yeah, we could turn the man in black into the naked man.
You begin to play basketball by yourself. Soon, you become very good at the game. You practice every day until one day.
Until one day, okay, you play the basketball.
Next, right?
Yeah,
well,
World to the
it's queued
Stars
up,
is
it's queued
like
up.
You
Yeah,
play the
yeah.
basketball machine and score a lot of points. Suddenly,
We can
you
wait.
feel like you've gone crazy. You know that you must be
We
dreaming.
can see how this.
But then you remember that you need to eat something. So you continue to play the machine.
We should be nexting more. I
Yeah,
think.
let's see a triple next. Let's see what happens. It might.
Let's see
It might
what
loop.
triple
It might
Yeah,
just
I know.
loop.
I've never seen that before.
High chance of loop.
After a while, you stop playing the machine. You sit down on the floor and start thinking about
You need
the
to eat
past.
something, so naturally
What
you
did you do
continue to play the
yesterday?
machine.
How long ago was
Yeah.
yesterday? Where were you? Why are
That's a
you
true
here?
gamer.
Then, you suddenly remember. You are in the basement of the bowling alley. There is a large hole in the ground in front of you.
Oh.
Oh, that's waiting. That wants you to go to the
Hold
hole.
up, there's a
Wait,
lot.
there's
Take
there's
it-
a
one
few
more.
queued up.
Take it to the hole,
One more
Shaquille.
next.
You continue
more
to
next.
play the machine. Eventually, you reach the end of the tunnel. You look up and see a bright light above you. As you stare at it, you feel a great sense of peace come over you. You also see a huge red star floating through space.
What? We just see them?
Wow. Next.
Okay. Yeah.
Is this like being
You
John
continue to play
Malkovich?
the machine. Soon, you reach the end of the tunnel. You look up and see a bright
it's
light above
looping.
you. As you stare at it, you feel a great sense of peace come.
Silence. Revert.
We see this huge red star. Okay.
The dwarf star.
Yeah, just a little dwarf star floating through.
It's like a dying star, right? The red, when it turns red at that stage, it's about to die.
Yeah, I don't remember the plot of Dark City, John.
And then you fall asleep.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
Pee pee poo poo led to, and then you fall asleep?
No, what else is there to do after you've done that?
Yes.
Here we go.
You awake in the middle of the desert. You look around and see nothing around you except sand. You look behind you and see a bright light shining in the distance. It appears to be coming from the direction of the city. You look around and see a strange machine. It looks like a giant wheel with wheels on top and bottom.
Hmm.
A wheel with more wheels on
Yeah.
it.
I think I know exactly what he's talking about.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't messed it up.
Here, I'll fix it. Or you got it?
You got it? No, you can fix it. You're probably faster typing.
Yeah, I think the man in black hired the mouse too. I feel like it's all a setup. I feel like this is definitely some confusing
Suddenly, you see a flash of light. You turn around and see a big red star hovering above you.
Oh,
You
the
look
red
at
star.
it and wonder what it is.
So it's not a star. It's like a light orb.
plot. Throw some cheese at it.
An apparition.
It's like a Star Trek episode.
Yeah.
You continue to stare at the machine. Suddenly, you hear a voice in your mind. It sounds like a woman's voice. Hey baby, you wanna ride the rocket ship? You look around and see a bunch of people standing around a big wheel. They seem to be talking to each other. Yeah, let's go.
Whoopi detected. You want to ride the rocket ship?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I do want to ride.
You sing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star as loud as you can. The people watching the wheel laugh and wave their hands in the air. It's so pretty. One person says, I wish we could go there. Another
There's
says,
people now.
Yeah, there, bro. Spice.
You stand up and run towards the wheel. You
Like
hop
Dune?
on and start riding the
Yeah.
rocket ship.
Okay.
Soon, you reach the top of the wheel and float off into the sky. You look around and see a beautiful view of the galaxy.
Whoa.
You think about how lucky you are to be alive.
Yeah.
Ah.
Ask the star if they have spice.
Yeah.
You ask the people who are watching the wheel if they have any spice.
Oh, okay.
They tell you no, but they don't care. You ask them why and they reply that they don't want to talk about it.
Why don't you
You
care?
ask them again
Oh,
and
talk
they
about it.
tell you that they don't even like spice.
I don't even
I
like
don't even
spice.
like it. Why are you talking to us about it?
I don't even like it. Why are you talking to
Why
me about it?
bring up?
That's awkward.
Call them liars.
Greater than you keep asking questions. You keep asking questions and eventually, you learn that the Spice Islands are located far beyond the edge of known space.
Oh.
They are a
Ah.
collection of islands made up of different types of spice. Some are poisonous, some are toxic, some are radioactive, and some are just plain weird.
And all are desired by the universe.
You say they lie. I saw a spaceship. They said it had spices on it. They lied.
Yeah. I feel like isn't this the plot to Dune?
Yeah.
That's pretty much just Dune.
Oh, it is?
The spice must flow, yeah.
You go to Nutmeg Island. When you arrive, you find that it is covered with trees and vines. A few people live on the island. They all look at you strangely when you arrive.
Yeah, such Dunstan.
You watch Dunstan check in. He seems really nervous.
Immediately,
He
you watch
doesn't speak
Dunstan
much
checks in and you
English,
get to
but he
know
tries
him.
his best to communicate with you.
It's a person,
He
Dustin.
asks if you would like to stay
Dunstan.
for free or pay him $50 for a room.
What?
Ooh, pay him that $50.
Yeah, free.
Why
you
would
go
you pay
free?
$50? Yeah. Seems like a no-brainer.
Greater than you stay for free. You stay for free. Later, Dunstan leaves and you get back to your room. You sleep for a couple hours before waking
Dunstan
up
checks
because
out.
you forgot to take your
Yeah.
medicine.
Yeah.
Ooh. That's right.
Man, these spice islands
You
are
forgot-
pretty weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad there's a hotel and a monkey named Dunstan.
Oh, but
You wake
so we
up and
should-
realize that you didn't take your medicine. You decide to steal Dunstan's wallet. You walk out of your room and enter the bathroom. You grab Dunstan's wallet and put it in your bag. You leave the bathroom and head back to your room where you spend the rest of the night trying to figure out how to make money.
It's like Shark Tank.
You look in Dunstan's water.
Think-
Banana books. Oh.
Right? I figured, like, you say
You
take
sneak
medicine.
out of your room and try to sniff some spice. You smell something burning and you rush outside. You see a man holding a torch and you quickly hide behind a tree. You wait until he is near enough and then you jump out and snatch the bag of spice. You run back inside and throw the bag away. You then notice that the sun has risen.
Okay.
All right. Sort of a little vision quest sort of
Yeah.
night.
Yeah.
Now we eat an entire bottle of
still
Flintstone
looking-
vitamins.
You take some
We're still-
medicine and sit
Oh.
down to meditate. You close
Okay.
your eyes and begin to
Yeah,
meditate.
We're too
Suddenly,
behind.
you open your eyes and see a large black cloud moving across the sky. You look up and see a flying saucer. It slowly moves closer to you. You scream and run out of the forest. You run as fast
Forest?
as you can and then suddenly you stop.
Whoa, how we get
I
to
thought
a
we were in
forest?
a desert.
Yeah, we're at Nutmeg Island.
No,
I thought we were in Nutmeg Island.
Oh, that's
You
the
like
Sweet
an
right.
Island.
entire bottle of Flintstone's vitamins. You feel great and feel better than
Okay.
ever. You decide to go explore the planet.
Bye, anime. Thanks
You
for
take a
watching.
small vial of vitamin pills and drink
Yeah,
them.
bye.
You feel very good and feel like you will
Tell your
never die.
friends.
You decide to go explore the planet.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm thinking because of the AiPD, right? We got to get back on the case.
Yeah.
You look around and see a box. You open it and find a key. You lock the box and put the key in the lock. You then unlock the box and find a case. Inside the case is a key and a note saying free base vitamin.
Oh, I get it. A case to
Free
solve.
base vitamin.
This is a note for myself.
You learn how to freebase vitamins by reading a book called How to Make Your Own Freebase Vitamins. You read through the book and learn how to do it
This is getting
yourself.
so meta.
You also learn how to use a syringe to inject
Yeah.
vitamins into your body.
Oh.
You buy the book from the drugstore and read it cover to cover.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah.
Wow.
What a rough world, but
You wake up and realize that you forgot to take your medicine. You decide to steal Dunstan's wallet. You walk out of your room and enter the
this is
bathroom.
like a
You
nightmare.
grab Dunstan's wallet and put it in your bag. You leave the bathroom and head back to your room where you spend the rest of the night trying
This
to
is a repeat. It like looped something from like 10 ago.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's a callback, right?
Yeah.
It goes back to the repetition of a great story, really.
I feel like this is gonna kill us, Jim.
Oh, shoot.
Oh.
greater than you kill them.
Ah!
You find a pack of wild dogs and kill them. You then go to the
Whoa.
nearest town and sell their meat. You sell the meat for $5 each. You make $100 which makes you happy.
That's a kill, yeah.
Dollars.
A pack of wild dogs.
That's a not kill.
Well,
I'll count it as one.
At least
It'll be
you
like
kill
Final
somebody,
Fantasy
so-
kill. Like a
Yeah.
pack of wild dogs is just one kill.
yeah.
Now we got that $100 back.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are we
Ooh,
gonna
side
buy
note.
with $100?
You guys, I'm playing The Witcher 3 for the first time, and I love
It
it.
is pretty good.
Are you playing it while you're talking to us?
No, I'm saying like
That would be some.
over the weekend.
Charles,
Guys,
what
I'm
did
playing
you-
Witcher 3 right now.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Next, play The Witcher 3. Is that in quotes? Would you have to put that in quotes?
Greater than you go to Nutmeg Island. You go to Nutmeg Island. You find a boat and board it. You sail towards Nutmeg Island. You land on Nutmeg Island and start looking for food. You find a
Why
bunch
would
of
you do
fruit
that?
and vegetables and cook them up. You eat the food and feel great.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I think I gotta go.
All right, bye, Sean. I think we're about to end this.
Was it
Greater
because I
than you buy drugs.
It's
You
been
buy
fun.
drugs
Keep in
from a
mind, I'd
guy
do this
who
again
looks like he
anytime.
is
This is a
about
lot
your
of
Hell
fun.
age.
yeah.
I get a chance.
He
I'm
gives you
totally
a
down.
bag of pills and tells you to take one every day for
Nice
3
having
days.
you.
All right. Bye-bye,
You
babies.
agree and take the pills.
Sean.
Yeah.
You don't have any money, so you ask the guy for more drugs.
I wanted to ask you a question, Sean, before you hung up.
Oh, he's gone.
Yeah,
Oh,
you-
what?
You play The Witcher 3, the game, and you win.
Yeah, I'm still
Oh,
here.
it?
Hold on, what?
Was it mentioning the Witcher 3 that made you realize you had to dip out of this show?
Yeah. Yeah.
You're like, oh,
Right.
I forgot. That's a great game.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. No, yeah. My brother is the Witcher. My brother Brendan. Did you ever meet
Oh,
him?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I
He has
see
long
pictures.
gray hair and he's ripped. We call him the Witcher.
Ashen hair.
And you and Mike are afraid of him.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. See you guys.
See you, Sean.
All right, see ya.
And I think that's a great end. You play The Witcher 3,
Yeah.
you win, you become rich, you own a
Yeah.
castle now and
I
everything,
think
you're
there were
happy.
4 fallbacks.
I would say
Yeah.
that's a wholesome.
That's
That's
it.
a good old wholesome.
Yeah.
I feel like we had more than one whoopee, though.
Oh yeah, I lost track when I was trying to fix the stupid Skype video.
Yeah, I feel like we have another fallback too, but who cares?
Yeah.
There's so many
Yeah,
fallbacks.
I need to find an easier way to track this so I could just hit one button and it'll increment the counter and display a little fallback.
Yeah, and I guess you could probably create keyboard shortcuts too for all the different commands and stuff, right? Or no, little macros. You could be like, bah, 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 bah.
Well, thanks, Charlie, for
And
joining
they
us.
should
That's neat, though.
Yeah, I think we're gonna.
Hey, I'm not leaving. I'm still here. I'm here for the long haul, guys. You need me for
All
5
right.
hours.
Okay. Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Start hour 2, guys. 2 to 6.
Yeah.
I am gonna end the
Re-rack-
stream though, so bye everybody. Bye, John.
Thanks for
All right,
watching,
thanks for having me,
everybody.
guys. That was really fun.
Yeah.
Have me back. Yeah. Bye.